DeAndre, you guys have talked a lot about getting the bad taste out of your mouth being on a 4-game losing streak. How important was this win for a variety of reasons tonight?
It was extremely important. Obviously, yesterday was a very heavy day for us, and we know that. But nobody was going to feel sorry for us. We had to come out and create our own energy, especially with a team that's been playing so well. But a lot of that is on us, and we came out with the right mindset and energy and focus today. And like I said, nobody's going to feel sorry for our situation. We had to come out and play basketball, and that's what we did. And I felt like our energy and our mindset, with the way we talked to each other, held each other accountable, that was great for us today.
How did you guys regroup after the changes were made?
Christian bought dinner for everybody, so that was a good start for that. But no, we just had serious conversations with each other, and we obviously saw something like this happen in Memphis, and we all talked about it, and it was crazy. And then a couple weeks later, it happened to us, and we I don't know. Sometimes you either go one way or you go another. It doesn't stay the same. So we responded well, I thought, tonight. We just got to build off of this, and try to have two great games coming up, and give us some motivation and optimism going into the postseason.
David Adelman has been around this team for a while, around this league for a while. How much trust do you guys already have in him and his abilities?
DA's great. I've known DA for a while now, and I feel like he has a genius mind offensively, and he knows how to talk to guys. He knows how to be a player's coach and joke, but also be serious. So we have that relationship, but I feel like when he stepped into this role today, he was the same, but a little bit more serious and sharp, which was great, and guys responded well to that. But I think that we talked about this. It's on us. Obviously we love DA and our coaches, but at the end of the day, it's us out there playing and us out there supporting each other. So I feel like that's what's more important.
Has it set in yet that Malone got fired?
No, it's happened 30 hours ago. So no, it's not something that has settled or we really had a chance to decompress. But that's the thing with the NBA. We have a game every other day, so you don't really get a chance to think about the last loss or what happened. But this is our sanctuary out here, so real world problems. We're all human beings, and it sucks. And we all know that, and Mo won a championship here. We all have the highest respect and regard for him. He's amazing. But we got to look forward to the future now and what we have in this locker room, and I feel like that's what's the most important thing for us right now.
Was the team dinner that Christian bought yesterday, is it unusual for the whole team to eat together?
No, we eat together a lot. That's, you got to eat at the end of the day, right? So I think regardless if we eat before the game, after the game, we hang out, and I think that's one of the great things about this team.
Adelman was talking about giving you guys a greater leeway to use your voices in this game. How does that help?
I think it's great because, the coaches may see a certain thing from their vantage point and we see something different on the court. But I feel like guys were extremely engaged tonight. We talked about different coverages and doing things differently, and it was a community conversation, and that was really great to have because you can tell that 1 through 15, 1 through 18, whatever it was engaged in the game plan and different sets and things like that. And that energy is contagious, and it really helped us tonight.
Can something like this jolt you guys and wake you guys up?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's the NBA is a very harsh business at times, and we were talking to some of the young guys, and this was their first experience in the business of the NBA, and it's a real. One of those young guys is Peyton Watson, but no, it's we've seen this before. Teams either crumble or they come together more in these situations and play better. But that honeymoon phase is definitely a real thing. But we just got to be able to figure out how to withstand that and bring it into the postseason for us and go into the postseason with great energy and focus.
For a tight team, even like you guys, what's a dinner like that last night? What was that like?
I mean, it was fun. Like we talked. The playing conversations were great. But those are real conversations. It's on us as players to hold each other accountable and play the right way, play with joy, play with energy, and focus on the game plan. And I think that those conversations were and are great to have, not only in the situation that we're in now, but throughout the course of the season and the postseason.
Was
Was it just pure shock when you guys did find out, or what was kind of the?
I mean, yeah, like it's always shocking when something like that happens, whether it's a coach being let go, a GM, a teammate getting traded. That's always a shock, but it is the business, and we're all used to that. All of us are now used to that. Our young guys have seen that now, but it's there's always another game. The world won't stop moving for us, and we got to embrace this and figure out a way to keep on trucking.
Thank you, DeAndre.
Thank you.